It has been the venue for many major high-level meetings, seminars, symposia, AGMs, press conferences, and workshops. Named in honor of the country's first president, the Chung Conference Center, which was officially opened on February 16, 2006, was a gift to Guyana from the People's Republic of China. In this edition of InfoHub Extended, we take a look at the rehabilitation process that was undertaken to upgrade this landmark facility.
The Chung Conference Center, formerly known as the Guyana International Conference Center, was built at a cost of $8 million through a series of grants from China. It features a main conference hall with a seating capacity for 372 persons, 5 meeting rooms, and a business center in the adjoining buildings. The China Southwest Architectural Designs and Research Institute designed the buildings, and the China Civil Engineering Construction Corporation was responsible for its construction.
A contract was signed in 2004 between Guyana and China, which stipulated that the construction company will carry out maintenance and repairs to the building after 10 years of use. Therefore, in December 2016, when the center closed its doors to facilitate $7 million in repairs to its interior and immediate surroundings, the cost was borne by the government of China.
Visits were made to the project throughout the months of rehabilitative work. Minister of Public Telecommunications Catherine Hughes led the project monitoring committee for the facilities upgrade. She explained that the building was closed after it was observed that there were cracks and an uneven settling of the ground floor, which caused tiles to shift.
What they found would lead to the decision to tear up the entire flooring and to raise the height by at least 2 feet. The cost of this rehabilitation project was approximately $7 million. The cost was not borne by the government of Guyana, but was included in the economic and technical cooperation agreements signed by Guyana and China in 2011 and 2012.
ACC's General Manager Nankumar Ramdyal said that over the past 10 years, bookings increased steadily from 13 events in 2000 to 114 in 2016.
With the exception of the conference hall, each conference room could be divided into a total of 5 smaller rooms that can accommodate 60 persons each. The ACCC has a computer lab with 20 internet-ready computers. This lab can be utilized for computer training and an internet cafe or media center. Other facilities include a conference secretariat, business center, first aid clinic, a dining hall, and kitchen.
China's ambassador to Guyana, Chung, committed to addressing any issues the building may have in the future.
Somebody asked me, only 10 years, why we do the rehabilitation? If it's because technology or because the quality of the material equipment. I challenged my colleague here. They told me there is technical. Major problem is not technical. Maybe something around they told me the thin ground here. But whatever reasons, I think it's good time for Chinese government is responsible for this rehabilitation. I do believe that this is really a good thing, many things for Guyanese government, the Guyanese people. I do have a hope or expectation that after this handover, the staff in this building of the government, we hope that expect that the maintenance and the proper operation. But we promise if something wrong with this, we still try to solve it.
The Chinese ambassador described the renaming of the conference center by the coalition government to honor Guyana's first president as a very significant move.
Since year 2005, and this conference center changed name after Chung. I think 3 key words is very, very important. The first is about your respect of the commemoration of the Arthur Chung's family. I'm very moved that you have delivered a very, very touching speech. So this is very important for the president to respect history, to the commemoration of the Arthur Chung's family. President, you have told me that because Arthur Chung is the first, maybe we cannot unique Chinese president in the Western Hemisphere, but I can tell you the first, really. But in Asian countries, we cannot say the first Chinese president. But here in the Western Hemisphere, Arthur Chung really, Mr. Arthur Chung is the first Chinese president. The second, I thank you that you show your confidence to Chinese community here in Guyana. We know that we are proud that Chinese is one of the 6 people here in Guyana, and also reflect the cohesion of the 6 people here. So the confidence or cohesion, this really reflects the President, your idea, and the Prime Minister's idea. The third key word is very, very important for the commitment of the relations of 2 countries.
The upgrades were completed in just 18 months, and the newly refurbished center was handed over to the administration on June 7 this year with pomp and ceremony.
President David Granger commended the Chinese government for upholding their end of the contract and welcomed the rehabilitated facility.
This building is a monument to the deep friendship between the Cooperative Republic of Guyana and the People's Republic of China. It reinforces the unbroken bond forged 165 years ago when the first Chinese immigrants landed in West Demerara. The naming of this splendid structure in honor of President Arthur Chung, and actually his name was not Raymond, his name was Arthur Chung. At least that's what Dorrington told me. This ceremony pays tribute not only to an eminent citizen, a patriot and a public servant, but he's also the best known and most outstanding Guyanese of Chinese origin. It pays tribute also to the enduring friendship between our 2 peoples and our 2 republics.
Minister Catherine Hughes explained the upgrades in detail.
Refurbished main conference hall that is now equipped with new digital conference system and interpretation booths that can accommodate up to 3 different languages spoken simultaneously. It has video tracking capabilities, a superior public address system, a video matrix switcher, LED screens and overhead projectors, video conferencing equipment, and a new Wi-Fi equipment that turns the ACCC into an internet hotspot. The center now has 3 main meeting rooms. The main conference hall, which you'll get a glimpse of a little later, with a seating capacity of 500 persons. The Eastern Conference Room with seating for 220 persons. The Western Conference Room with seating for 120 persons. With the exception of the main conference hall, each conference room can be divided into a total of 5 smaller rooms that each can accommodate up to 60 persons. The Arthur Chung Conference Center now has a computer lab with 20 internet-ready computers, and this lab can be utilized for computer literacy training, as an internet cafe, and most importantly, as a media center for conferences. Other facilities include a conference secretariat, a business center, first aid clinic, a dining hall, and kitchen equipment. The rehabilitation works itself included repaving of the interior and external flooring, including terraces, stairs, and water pools, replacing masonry walls, the reinstalling of some ceilings, a section was replaced with reinforced glass, and doors, windows, canopies have all been replaced, the facade repainted, there's a new bathroom appliances and outdoor water supplies and pumps, and some electrical power supply and distribution equipment were also replaced along with lights, cables, effective fire alarm system, radio communication systems, indoor and outdoor air conditioning units. Every facility you need, you will find here.
Extensive tribute is paid to the former President Arthur Chung, who served Guyana from 1970 to 1980. His niece expressed gratitude to the administration for renaming the building in her uncle's honor.
He was the first Chinese president in a non-Asian country. He served as president of Guyana until October 6, 1980. The late President Arthur Chung was born at Windsor Forest, West Coast, Demerara. His early education began at Windsor Forest Primary School. Later, he attended J.I. Ramphal Modern High School, where he graduated. Mr. Chung had gained a wealth of knowledge, experience, and understanding from his career as a land surveyor, civil servant, and studies in law. In 1945, he entered the Middle Temple of London and qualified as a barrister. He was admitted to the local bar in 1953 and practiced as a lawyer. He was confirmed senior magistrate in 1960 and a judge in 1963. As President of Guyana, he served with dignity and distinction. In 1980, he was awarded the prestigious National Award, the Order of Excellence. Guyana's first president, Mr. Arthur Chung, died at the age of 90. He would be remembered for his contributions to Guyana in the transition period from colonial rule to independence. Mr. Arthur Chung was survived by his wife, former First Lady Doreen Chung, his 2 children, Diane and Raymond, and 5 grandchildren. It is hoped that everyone who visits or reads about Arthur Chung Conference Center would be able to recall something about the son of the soil, Guyana's first president. January 2018 would have been his 100th birth anniversary.
The Arthur Chung Conference Center is a tangible symbol of the bond forged between Guyana and China many years ago. And as both countries work to strengthen and maintain this bond, China continues to contribute significantly to Guyana's infrastructural developments. Ambassador Chui Jianxun highlighted this friendship and cooperation.
Commitment of the relations of 2 countries. We started in year 1972. Last year is 45, this year 46. I'm very happy to be the 15th Chinese ambassador to Guyana. I want to share with you, my predecessors have done a lot. This is not my job. This is my predecessor. So I'm working hard trying to make new achievement. That means under the leadership of your President, Prime Minister, the Minister of Government, Member of Parliament, I do believe we can do more things.
For his part, President David Granger noted that with the commitment to the development of future projects, the Asian superpower remains a serious contributor to Guyana's development.
China has remained a constant friend of Guyana. China's commitment to development is evident not only in its magnificent structure, but it has been substantial in other fields, in culture, in defense, in the economy, in public education. Recently, the Silpata College of Education was beneficiary of a grant from the PRC Embassy to enable it to re-equip its laboratories. In public health, who can forget the magnificent work that the Chinese medical brigades have been doing over the years? In public infrastructure, in public security, the donations of those, I hesitate, the donations of those splendid vehicles to the Guyana Police Force, and of course in public telecommunications with the donation of computers, enabling us to launch our One Stop for Teacher program. So China is a serious contributor to Guyana's development. I would like on behalf of the government and people of Guyana to express our deep appreciation to the government and people of the People's Republic of China.
Following the completion of the upgrades, the newly modernized Arthur Chung Conference Center will once again offer conference services of an international standard and play host to an array of events in a comfortable environment. You have been watching InfoHub Extended. Do join us again next time. Goodbye.